After 3 game days, the teams that will compete in the next round of the 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational Tournament will be determined today as they move closer to the championship and the 3 million peso prize. One team already assured of a spot in the semifinals. That is the defending champion Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguard. So today, very important slate of games that we have at our hands. Zamboanga and Sarangani at our first game. At our second match is going to be the Jetson Warriors going up against the Imus SB squad. And in our main match at 9 o'clock p.m. that will be telecast live on 1PH. Team Bulalakae going up against Batangas City-Team Masters. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Javi Palanyo together with Coach Luis Gonzalez. Coach, as mentioned earlier, very important ang mga games natin today because we will determine 3 of the 4 teams na lalaban sa ating knockout phase bukas.
Yeah, totoo yan, Javi. And all the 3 games talagang must win doon sa mga teams na kasali dito sa ating tournament. Especially the two teams na hindi maglalaro. Kay Nueva Ecija is a guaranteed seat already in the semifinals. Yung Valenzuela naman, pahinga na talaga sila.
Yes, and to refresh everybody's memory or to refresh everybody about sa mangyayari sa ating knockout phase bukas, tingnan natin ang ating team standing sa Group A and sa Group B. As mentioned earlier, Nueva Ecija already advancing via a sweep of the elimination round at 3-0. Pero itong Group A standings, coach, ang titingnan talaga natin dito. Sarangani sitting atop at 2-0. Zamboanga at 1-1. Batangas City is at 1-1. Team Bulalakae 0-2.
Yeah, okay, yung complications dito sa ating Group A, which is lahat itong teams na to maglalaro today. And that's why it's for Team Sarangani, Team Zamboanga, Team Batangas City, if they wanted to advance to our next round, talaga kailangan nilang makasecure ng win for today.
At itong Sarangani naman, coach, ang scenario pa nila very complicated kasi kung matalo sila dito, virtually eliminated na talaga sila sa ating preseason invitational.
Yeah, totoo yan. Kaya again, kay 2-0 doesn't mean it's safe already for this team Sarangani. Maraming complications pa, Javi, now. With Zamboanga, it's a must for them to stay alive. Kailangan manalo sila.
Alright, let's talk about the past games of these two teams. Unahin muna natin ang Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines, who lost actually their last game against Batangas City-Team Masters after dominating ang Team Bulalakae in their first game of this preseason invitational. 83-88 ang naging score sa laban na yan.
Yeah, it kay 1 minute 46 seconds to be exact. Actually, Javi, Zamboanga was winning by 6 points pa till nagrally itong Batangas City and ending the game on a 11-0 run.
And Batangas also dominating on the glass, 48-39 ang naging rebounding disparity dyan after losing the rebounding battle in their first game. So talagang nag-bounce back ang mga bata ni Coach Solo Villanueva dito because it was really a must-win situation for them to keep them alive sa ating semifinal hopes.
Yeah, totoo yan. And right from the get-go, talagang it was a highly physical game. Kaya talagang most likely marami talagang offensive rebound chances kasi grabe yung bakbakan sa ilalim na ito naman yung kinapitalize ng Batangas City. Imagine kay converting 26 points off that offensive rebounds.
Alright, dako naman tayo sa kabilang panig sa ating Sarangani Marlins. The new look Sarangani Marlins who have really surprised everybody here sa ating preseason invitational, sweeping all of their games so far, and today will be the real acid test against itong Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines, the defending Southern Division champions. 106-86 ang naging laban nila kahapon, but this game was nip and tuck before the final few minutes after they dominated Team Bulalakae and was able to establish a huge lead.
Yeah, if there's one team here that were able to establish and take advantage of this preseason tournament, etong Sarangani Marlins. Talagang yesterday yung mga players nila were able to play loose, especially etong si Orin Katakutan. And again, siguro ito rin yung gustong gawin ni Coach John Calios na imagine 35 attempts again from the 3-point area.
And marami pang pwedeng mangyari dito sa ating preseason invitational. Kaya naman, huwag na tayo magpatumpik-tumpik pa. Let's turn you over to Richard Tampos for our introduction of starters.
Excitement begins. Mayong hapon, Lagao Gym, Tuna, capital of the Philippines and the home of the champions, General Santos City. We're on the last day of elimination. First matchup for today's triple header is Zamboanga versus Sarangani. This is the OK Bet Manny Pacquiao's MPBL 2023 Preseason Invitational presented by Extreme. Live on MPBL FB page, Maharlika, Pilipinas Basketball League and YouTube channel. Let's make way for the starting lineups first. For Zamboanga, Family's Brand Sardines. Off guard number 2, Judel Fuentes. Playing center number 8, Jason Grimaldo. Power forward number 9, Dexter Maikes. Point guard number 15, Cyrus Tabi. And at forward number 17, the Samurai Japs Bautista. Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines is led by Vic Icasiano. His assistants are Hubert De Los Santos and Neil Gonzalez, with the team representative, Miss Antoinette Roque. Now the starting 5 for Sarangani Marlins. Point guard number 44, Paeng Are. Power forward number 21, Benji Jimenez. Guard number 17, Reg Gabat. Playing center number 8, Mac Racho. And at forward number 4, Jordan Santana. Sarangani Marlins head coach is Master J.K. John Calios. Assistant coaches Gilbert Cole and Joshua Innocentes. Team manager is J.R. Navarro. Team owner is Johnny B. Referees for this ball game.
Here are your starters for both squads. Cyrus Tabi, Jodel Fuentes in the backcourt. Jason Grimaldo, the man in the middle. Dexter Maikes and Japs Bautista rounding out the starting 5 para kay Coach Vic Icasiano. Sa kabilang panig naman, it's Paeng Ari, Reg Gabat, Mac Racho, Jordan Santa Ana, and the hot shooting, Benji Jimenez.
Yeah. Common denominator dito, Javi. If you look at the Sarangani Marlins lineup, talagang all of them are capable of shooting from the outside.
And they really have been doing just that in this tournament, taking advantage of that hot shooting from the outside to be able to sweep their opponents in this preseason invitational. Let's see if that hot shooting will continue in this matchup against the Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines, who are also a tough defensive team. Maikes gets it after that back screen. Good pass from Jodel Fuentes. First 2 points on the board para sa Zamboanga.
Yeah, I think that will be what we're gonna expect from this Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines team, to sit on their execution, kasi I was able to chat with Coach Vic Icasiano. Javi, talagang yung preseason preparation nila, talagang grabe na. I think this will be their 8th game in 10 days.
Second straight basket belonging to Dexter Maikes. Let's look at that, what happened once again. Baseball pass in the home run para dito kay Dexter Maikes. Maikes could not convert on the end one opportunity. 4-0 pa rin ang ating tala dito. Reg Gabat from straight away. That's short. Paeng Ari continues his rebounding prowess dito sa ating preseason invitational. First offensive rebound to his name. Santa Ana will strike from the outside.
Okay, in that last possession, yes, Sarangani was able to get an extra possession, pero parehong sa 3 points nag-attempt Javi.
Yesterday against Team Bulalakae, they were 13 out of 35 from downtown. That's 37%. But coach, what? 37 attempts? That really is the evolution of the game that we are seeing right now. Most teams really putting a heavy premium on outside shooting.
Yeah, it is the hardest as a team, pero feeling ko talagang they invest on that.
And syempre para sa Sarangani Marlins, one of their best shooters, at least for this tournament, ito si Benji Jimenez as Mac Racho airballs his 3-point attempt. Grimaldo, one fake, able to get the finger roll up and in.
And these are the things na pag hindi sumot ang 3 points mo, ito yung opportunity na ibibigay mo naman sa opponent mo, fast break points.
Second assist in this game para kay Jodel Fuentes. outlet pass to Jason Grimaldo, and he takes care of the rest. That triggers a ceasefire para dito kay Master JK John Calios. 8-3 is the count early on. We'll be back. Back here inside the Lagao Gym, venue for our 2023 preseason invitational dito sa General Santos City. So far, Zamboanga has not yet missed in 4 attempts, while Sarangani 1 out of 4 pa lamang. Japs Bautista could not complete the steal. Paengare to the corner. Santa Ana passes up on the 3, hangs in the air, could not get it to go. Racho, put back, doesn't work. Sarangani still with possession. Are. Floater, rims out. Gabat could not tip it in. Zamboanga on the run. Marquez was trailing, but Bautista gets the pass, and 3-pointer is good. And after that 3-point shot by the Samurai, Japs Bautista, mayroon konting kiskisan na nangyari.
Yeah, let's try to see the replay what happened there kasi we're focused on the activity ng ditong Zamboanga that we were able to see kung ano yung nangyaring sitwasyon dito kay Dex Marquez and Jordan Santa Ana.
David versus Goliath situation.
Alam mo, ito yung mga let's see the replay.
And there's a 3-point shot by Japs Bautista. Look at the left of your screens. And Marquez was trying to box out. Ito si Jordan Santa Ana. Couldn't really see from that angle kung ano yung talaga nangyari between these two players. Pero after na lang na pumasok yung tira na yon, nag-retaliate na ito si Dexter Marquez.
Oo, totoo yan. Alam mo, ito rin kasi minsan yung nararamdaman ng mga athletes natin na playing on a pocket tournament wherein you play every day. Talagang kasi I feel na pagdating pa lang dito niya sa venue, medyo mabibigat na ang katawan niyan. And every time that happens, pati yung temper, yung pasensya, medyo nababawasan na yan, Javi.
That's a challenge for all these athletes playing dito sa ating preseason invitational. At yun, double technical ang itinawag ng ating mga referee sa parehong player. So Sarangani will still get possession. Orin Katakutan seeing his first action here. Short on the 3-point try. Marquez outlet to Japs Bautista. Bautista, couple of fakes. That's another 2 points para sa Zamboanga.
Now with Sarangani Marlins, Javi, if you want to make the 3-pointer as a power, you also need to improve yung transition defense mo.
Santa Ana, siya palang nakakascore dito para sa Sarangani. But Zamboanga getting another stop. Japs Bautista committing an offensive foul right there on Jordan Santa Ana as they try to score once again in transition.
Yeah, I think that's the shot by the last shot by Orin Katakutan is the 7th attempt nitong Sarangani Marlins from the 3-point line.
Zamboanga already has 7 fast break points early on in this game. They only had 18 against Batangas, although they led that department. But compared to their performance here in this game, they really are speeding up the pace. Shanoda also seeing his first action here para kay Coach John Calios. Are could not hit from downtown. Fuentes will walk it up. Goes around the defense. No look to Grimaldo. 13 on the shot clock para sa Zamboanga. Bounce pass. Di umabot kay Cyrus Tabi.
Yeah, this is one thing na it's an issue of chemistry. Itong si Judel Fuentes since yesterday, talagang ang nangyayari siya yung nagtitimon na hindi siya napupunta pa dun sa usual spot niya na siya yun naman yung hinahanap to take a shot.
Already has 5 assists in this game to lead his team in that department. Katakutan, second attempt from downtown, still short. Maikes will break away once again. Itong Sarangani Marlins coach, limited to only 1 shot on offense.
Oo. And ang mabigat doon talagang they pay for it. Kasi long shot is a long rebound. And imagine, kay 6 points from Dex Maikes, 2 points from Jason Grimaldo off transitions.
And finally, the drought has been broken here para sa Sarangani Marlins as Shanoda banks that 3-point shot home. They get a stop here. Desoyo trying to test the defense of Cyrus Tabi.
Yeah, he'll counter that. Okay, that is ayun yung gusto niyang galaw eh.
But he misses on the mid-range jumper. Fuentes. Mismatch here against Shanoda. He pulls up. That's a miss. Santa Ana will not wait for teammates. Spin inside. Pivot move could not work. Katakutan trying to tap for that basketball. Orin able to get that reverse to go.
Yeah, how I love the concentration nito ni Orin Katakutan when he's inside the lane na kaya niya pang mag-extra step, okay, to get a more open shot.
That's an unbelievable feat na talagang nakukuha mo lang with a lot of practice and of course experience. The Marlins here, 3-on-1. Santa Ana able to get that basket to go. At si Jodel Fuentes, natawagan pa dito ng technical.
Yeah, okay, the ref saw that he put a 1 foot there dun sa take off foot ni Jordan Santa Ana, and it's kind of dangerous na etong mga referees natin, alam mo naman na hindi nila papayagan na masanay yung mga athletes natin sa ganong klaseng mga practices.
Sharp eyes by our baseline referee. Nakita niya agad yun. Of course, we don't want to set a precedent na pwede kang manakit dito sa ating laro.
Yeah, Kahavi.
So the basket does count para kay Jordan Santa Ana. So there will be 1 technical free throw here for the Sarangani Marlins.
Kala mo both teams, yung dose of their own medicine. Yung dalawang fast break points nitong Sarangani Marlins came off early 3-pointers nitong Zamboanga family brand Sardines. Now, yung mga transition baskets rin naman ito ng Zamboanga family brand Sardines, galing rin naman sa mga long shots and long bounces nitong Sarangani Marlins.
Nagpapalitan lang sila dito, and that's the reason why the Marlins were able to get to within 5, possibly 4 after this free throw by Jordan Santa Ana, who has plied his trade here in the MPBL for a number of seasons already, while also playing for the Arellano Chiefs in the NCAA. Alright, so a little confusion here between our game officials. Possession should have really been para sa Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines. Kasi ang bagong rule natin ngayon na yung technical foul, free throw na lamang if hindi naman nabibigay dun sa kabilang team.
Yeah, totoo yan. And ang nangyari kasi dun, nakashoot yung si Jordan Santa Ana. Okay, and technical foul ang kinol. It's not a foul. So they were expecting na they're gonna keep possession, but wala namang foul eh. So, ang mangyayari doon, after the basket, definitely the other team will take possession.
Unless, of course, unsportsmanlike foul din yung itinawag.
Exactly.
So, 2 free throws naman yun plus ball possession.
Nice
Adi
ball
Santos able to get that pass inside. Galing kay Japs Bautista.
Yeah, I'm always impressed pag nakakakita ako ng mga ganong activity sa mga teams. Yung simplicity, beauty ng pass, ng ball movement, ng player movement.
+5 in the assists department itong Zamboanga. Katakutan from downtown. Barely missed from that distance yesterday against Team Bulalakae. Really waxed hot and put on a show for everybody here at the Lagao Gym.
Yeah, I was about to discuss him during our pregame. Imagine, from 33% nung first game nila, last night, 67% agad ang double up agad yung improvement nitong ni Orin Katakutan
10 out of 15 overall from the field. Itong si Orin Katakutan yesterday. And that was only in 21 minutes, Coach.
Exactly. Yung efficiency niya. And what's good there last night was yung mga finishes niya. Amazing finishes last night.
Just the way he was able to attack the basket, hang in the air, which really made it hard for the defense to stop him.
And meron pang isang throwdown dun.
Oo, tama. Really a lot of potential brimming here para dito kay Orin Katakutan. We really hope that he continues to develop and perhaps become one of the rising stars here sa MPBL. Santa Ana able to finish on the other end. 17-14 is the count. 3-point lead para dito sa Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines.
Yeah, if there's one thing na talaga nakikita mong lakas nitong Sarangani Marlins now is their three-pointer at the same time yung fast break points nila.
Oh, Chris Dumapig able to find gold right there, getting the loose ball and finishing that layup. It looks like Jacob Shanoda was hurt after that offensive set nitong Zamboanga. We just like to note, Coach, na itong Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines, no? This is a team that is playing with a lot of hurt players. In fact, one of their players, itong si JV Marcelino, is not dressed right now for this game.
Yeah, a coach told me that kay talagang grabe na yung back pain nitong ni JV Marcelino
JC actually is also battling with back pain. Judel Fuentes and Dex is also having an injury sa kanilang kamay. While itong si Dumapig may ankle sprain naman. Pero nandito siya sa sahig ngayon, playing through that pain. While Cyrus Tabi is playing through colds.
Ito na yung sinascare na, again, it's there yung preparation nila Yung preparation nila for this preseason talagang they're taking time out na at least to get as many games as possible para kasi doon mo lang talaga minsan doon mo kasi mabibuild yung chemistry. Doon mo makikita kung ano yung mga adjustments mo and even your rotation na through games.
Oo, syempre marami ka ring additions na isinama dito sa bagong mong roster for this coming season.
Oo.
So syempre you want your team to have as much games as possible so that they can gel with each other para come our opening which will happen on March 11 talagang medyo on the way ka na to 100% performance.
Oo, kung mga home stretch na ng preparation mo, I think heavy all over right now. Yung mga ibang participants natin, participating teams natin dito sa MPBL na ang dami ng practice games na nangyayari.
Just a few days ago, we saw the Muntinlupa Cagers battling the Bacoor Strikers in the home court ng Bacoor, which Muntinlupa was able to win. Ang Bacoor also, new look team, able to get half of the players and the coaching staff of the Bacolod Bingo Plus team from last season.
Nagtandem
Oo. If you can't beat them, join them daw.
Oo.
Adi Santos will be called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, actually, this is a tale of two teams. Itong Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines, they're trying to get the chemistry na, alam mo naman, yung mga players nila are mga dito na mga naglalaro na talaga dito sa MPBL. Now with Sarangani, it's a double work. Talagang most of their players, pinifeel pa lang, kung naglalaro pa lang, tinitingnan pa lang kung ano ba ang meron dito sa MPBL.
Katakutan lost the ball on the way up before that shot. Vidasoyo tried to save it. At munti ka na tayo ma-crashan dito sa ating broadcast booth. Celestino in and out on the shot. Sarangani able to secure possession.
This is where,
Katakutan will glide through and finish.
that's where he is most dangerous. Open court basket, Javi.
Dumapig out to Tancinco. Tosi gets it back. Passes it on over. JC, I think that's his first touch of the game. But they will not be able to capitalize. Santa Ana, tough shot, but still manages to get the deuce. 9 points now in the game for the Arellano Chief.
If you have this athletic guys, Jordan Santa Ana and Oring Katakutan running your fast break, grabe.
Oh, the muscle man, Chris Dumapig, just able to power his way through that zone. Katakutan working on Santos. Desoyo gets it. Draws Addy on this screen. The foul will be called laban dito sa Zamboanga. Look at that. Chris Dumapig against 3 blue shirts in the lane and able to get the 2 points.
And those are the situations na kailangan talaga ma-master nitong ni Chris Dumapig kasi wala ka naman as a big man, okay, and coaching this guy, wala naman ako masasabi sa effort nitong taong to. Talagang every time he's on, he really gives his best para matulungan yung team niya.
Desoyo could not hit the first free throw. Sarangani was 11 out of 20 from the charity stripe yesterday against Team Bulalakae. Under 40 seconds remaining here in the first. Sarangani still on that 2-3 zone. Fuentes, one fake. Dribble inside, able to kiss it off the glass. That's his first bucket of the game. Para dito kay Judel Fuentes coming on over from the San Juan Knights.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that if you wanted to maximize itong si Judel Fuentes, put him in that 2 spot.
2 seconds left. Desoyo from downtown, short. Could not finish this first quarter with a bucket ito Sarangani Marlins. But after being down by as much as 10 points in the early goings of our first quarter after those buckets in transition by Dexter Maiquez, Japs Bautista, and the rest of the Zamboanga family's brand Sardines, the Marlins were able to crawl back by the efforts of Jordan Santa Ana, Orin Katakutan to keep their team in contention in this game, down by just 3 points, 23-20 after the end of the first 10 minutes, second quarter, when we return. And you're looking at the crowd here at the Ligao Gymnasium, starting to fill up once again in anticipation for our slate of games today as we move on to the knockout phase tomorrow. Security Head Rudy Distrito, Captain Marbel, our Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes, and Operations Head Emer Oreta, always in attendance sa ating mga laro. At itong General Santos City celebrating their 84th foundation anniversary on Monday, which will also be our championship game day.
Actually, when we're about to have lunch, nakita natin, di ba? While driving, nakikita natin, Javi, yung preparation. Grabe yung preparation dito sa ating host city, General Santos, for the activity.
Katakutan able to hit from downtown to tie this game up at 23-all. The Mapig high-low play. Adi Santos could not finish. Katakutan gets a drag screen from Pool. Desoyo is being guarded by the much taller Tancinco. Pulls up, stops on a dime. Desoyo, 2 points.
Yeah, actually yung composition ng lima ni Coach John Carlos right now, hindi na 4 out eh. It's a 5 out team na talagang, again, it seems na ayun talaga yung direction niya para sa team na to.
Dumapig able to get the offensive rebound. Pero binura niya dun. Ito si Mark Poole. Kaya naman natawagan siya ng offensive foul dun. Second foul on Chris Dumapig. One of the challenges talaga, coach, ng 2-3 zone defensive rebounding.
Oo. And to beat a team that loves to run, syempre ang utos mo rin naman dito sa team mo na kailangan i-pound natin inside.
Poole could not get his shot to trickle in. And Racho will be called for the loose ball foul. First team foul laban sa Sarangani.
Yeah, dito mo mamimiss yung presence ni JV Marcelino eh. Kasi alam mo naman na floor spacer yun. Kung ang magke-create, ito si JC. Ang tatapos, itong si JV naman.
Just really love that combination. Twin turbo nga kung itawag sa kanila. Itong si JV and JC Marcelino. Both stalwarts from the Lyceum of the Philippines University. Desoyo could not capitalize on the outside shot. Once again, Sarangani limited to 1 shot per possession. Medyo bumagal na rin ang laro natin ng konti dito as we start our second period.
Yeah, as expected. That's the only way to stop transition basket is to run back. Tapos i-form mo itong zone alignment mo.
The Marlins on the run, but Zamboanga is there on defense. Katakutan weaving his way through. Fall away, that's good.
Yeah, that move. Great footwork. Parang James Harden finish eh.
You could not help but to be so amazed at how he gets his shots off. And all net on that jumper. Orin Katakutan really trying to continue his scoring rampage in this game and try to help his team go through the knockout phase. They're up by 4 right now, 27-23. Timeout on the floor. Magbabalik po tayo. Orin Katakutan yesterday versus Team Bulalakae. 23 points in that match, 10 out of 15 from the field. In off-air, coach, we were talking about how there have been some comparisons with Kit Jimenez, of course, being the former face of the Sarangani franchise. Mukhang ngayon, for this coming season, Orin Katakutan will slowly step into that role.
Kaya definitely itong si Orin Katakutan, I think he really invested dun sa mga na mag-improve ng kanyang kataas yung skill sets niya. Now, with that, tapos napunta pa siya, nakapaglaro pa siya dito sa organization na yung si Coach John Carlos, grabe yung tiwala sa kanya. I think wala nang pupuntahan to kundi ma-showcase niya na lang yung talent at pinaghirapan niya.
And ito si Coach John Carlos, you know, I was talking to him before this game, and he might not be able to showcase in his resume championships and accolades, but he does pride himself in him being a very good developmental coach because yun nga, as you can see from the players that he has coached, a lot of them were able to move on to better programs and have better careers after he has coached them.
Oo. And that's why we're not be surprised already na sa ngayon dito sa pool niya, ang daming mga upcoming superstars.
And looks like Corin Katakutan may be one of those next superstars. That is the question that we will wait to be answered in the coming regular season happening on March 11.
Yeah, itong preseason natin, itong si Orin Katakutan, si Gabat, si Benji Jimenez, di ba? Si Paeng Are, di ba? Nakikita mo yung mga talent eh.
Meanwhile, as we were talking, Orin Katakutan able to hit once again from downtown to get his 12th point of the game. At ito na muli ang Sarangani Marlins. Katakutan absorbing the contact, just could not get that one to drop.
And how can you stop yung a team na nandyan sa open court, tapos nakaupo sa both corners itong si Paeng Are tsaka si Gabat.
The Marlins are 4 out of 7 as a team in this game. Make that 5 out of 8. Puntos na. Sorry, 15 na para kay Orin Katakutan.
Yeah, almost half of the output nitong Sarangani Marlins came from Orin Katakutan.
He's averaging 18.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, and almost 2 assists in this tournament. Really on the way to eclipse that with the way that he's producing in this match. Sarangani forces another turnover laban dito sa Zamboanga. It has been piling up para sa kanila. That's turnover number 9 already for the team of Coach Vicky Casiano.
Alam mo, natetempt sila eh na they're trying to look for that pass inside. Pero nakakalimutan na nila, Javi, that they're so close of taking a shots already.
Here they are with possession. Tabi nagtitipon dito para sa Zamboanga. Grimaldo at the post laban kay Racho. Faces up. Swipe from behind by Gabat. Santa Ana is trailing, streaking, going to the basket. 2+1 coming up para dito kay Jordan Santa Ana.
You know they're not gonna stop.
They just keep at you all game long, ano, Coach? Relentless.
And
team ni Coach John Calios.
And you'll notice kaya if you look at the substitution pattern ni Coach John Calios, talagang ang bilis kasi he wanted that yung pace saka yung level ng game. Gusto niya lagi mabilis lang.
And I know it's not really comparable, pero this is also what Coach Gerson Cabiltes is doing with Nueva Ecija. The way that Coach Gerson expects 100% from his players whenever they're on the court is also the way Coach John Calios, I think, is preaching to his players here sa Sarangani.
You know why? Because with that, again, wala kang itinatapon na sitwasyon dun sa laro eh. Kaya lagi mong pinagbibigyan yung fast break, 'di ba? Lagi mong pagbibigyan yung opportunity na makakuha ng layup. Kung wala, then you set it up.
Plus, Coach, you also teach your players to live in the moment and enjoy every second that you're on the floor. Take advantage of the opportunity that you are being given.
Oo. Kasi minsan yung fast break naman, nawawala yung opportunity kasi hindi binibigyan, Javi. Inilalakad agad.
Santa Ana, that's a tough shot.
Yeah, that's
Might
tough.
have been partially blocked by Grimaldo. JC, strong side drive. Supposed to get it to Tancinco, but that pass Tapped out of bounds by the Marlins.
And again, like we talk about na kung gusto mong maging power yung 3-point, yung i-utilize yung power ng 3 points, kailangan kasama palagi nun, nagpagalingin mo yung transition defense mo.
And they have adjusted so far in that aspect. Tabi, who is playing with the flu today, unable to hit on that shot.
Yeah, look at Mark Poole, okay, grabbing that rebound.
Poole has been very active on the glass para dito sa Sarangani. Santa Ana sets up Racho. Back from straight away. Poole is there once again on the boards. You could see, Coach, the development of Mark Poole in this tournament. Magmula dun sa first game nila hanggang ngayon, parang he has come out of his shell. Yung kumpiyansa nandyan eh.
Oo.
Kasi parang nahihiya pa siya nung first game eh.
Kala mo yung first 2 sequence nga dito sa ating preseason MPBL game, after the situation, hawak pareho yung bibig niya eh. Pero now he's adjusted. Again, these are the things na matututunan mo, lalo na itong mga new players natin na hindi lang talaga basketball. They need to protect. Isa pa nga sa matututunan nila dito yung pag-protect nila doon sa sarili nila.
We really love, players able to get out of their shells and finally realize their potential on the way to becoming one of the newest stars in the league. That's always good para sa ating liga. Choi Ignacio, one of the homegrown players para dito sa Zamboanga, getting his first bucket of the game. That's a 3-pointer from the right corner pocket.
And this guy, itong si Choi Ignacio, anytime din to, Javi, na pwede na biglang mag-init na lang.
Oo, microwave din yan. Poole, look at him, sky for that rebound, and that is definitely a push from behind, possibly on Dex Marquez. Again, securing the rebound. Coach, Mark Poole hasn't been able to score yet in this game, but he already has 9 rebounds. Player in the mold of Dennis Rodman.
Oo. Actually, alam mo yun, sa akin kasi every time nakakita ko ng mga ganitong athlete na, alam mo, mix. Alam mo agad na may lift agad.
And he's able to get his first points of the game via those 2 free throws in Zamboanga. Burning another timeout here. 5-point lead by the Sarangani Marlins. 36-31. Magbabalik po kami. Our 2023 regular season will be opening on March 11 at the Quezon Convention Center in Lucena City. And the host of that will be ang panibagong team natin dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino, ang Quezon Huskers. So if I were you, mark that on your calendars and make your way to the venue, the Quezon Convention Center in Lucena City, to catch our slate of games for that day. Definitely going to be a very exciting one. At i-release naman yung schedule as soon as we have it. So abangan nyo po yan. Meanwhile, let's check itong Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines and the Sarangani Marlins. Both of these teams in must-win situations dito sa ating preseason invitational. And after shot from the outside, an attempt from downtown mula dito sa Zamboanga, ay konting kiskisan ulit na naganap between Sarangani and Zamboanga. Looks like it's Dexter Marquez and Mark Poole.
Alam mo, it's one thing na kailangan din na gamitin ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines, yung experience, di ba? we're in this level already, and I think this Sarangani Marlins team needs a bit of, they need to respect na etong mga batang to, these kids are, though they're new to the league, but these players are capable, Javi.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And sometimes, you know, when you're a veteran team already, there are really rare occasions wherein you fall into that hole of complacency at minamaliit mo yung kalaban lalo na sobrang mas bata sa'yo.
Oo. And ito yung nagiging story ngayon nitong si Mark Poole. Okay, naglalaro lang siya eh. If there's a chance of getting that rebound, he'll get it. He'll box out. Alam mo yun, he's gonna grab those opportunities eh.
He already has 4 points and 10 rebounds already in this game. While JC Marcelino has struggled mightily in this game. Could not even get the easy ones to drop down.
Oo, actually yung finish lang yun eh. Usually that's money for JC Marcelino, pero may kita mo baka talaga may nararamdaman talaga eh na dun sa katawan niya eh.
The Zamboanga team heavily injured as of today. The twins, the Marcelino twins, may back pain yan na nararamdaman. In fact, si JV Marcelino di nakabihis ngayon para sa kanilang kupunan. JC is playing through the pain.
And that back pain will really gonna bother him kasi alam mo naman yung mga finishes nito na ni JV and JC yung nagsususpend sila doon sa ere.
Kaya makita mo yung lift niya, it's not there eh.
Oo.
Tabi locates Judel Fuentes all the time in the world. In and out. Yang si Judel naman, hand injury ang iniinda. Kasama si Dexter Maikes.
Actually, that's the 4th time already it went inside out para dito sa Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines.
Reg Gabat going through the lane and in for 2 points. Another transition basket para sa Sarangani. 9 na ang kalamangan dito ng Marlins. Choi Ignacio, same spot as earlier, could not hit. 11th rebound para kay Poole. Gabat.
Lucky break there for Reg Gabat.
It looked like he was going nowhere on that attempt. Let's look at what happened there. This is the basket earlier. Easy layup by Reg Gabat. Pero ngayon, finoul siya dito as he tried to attack the middle of the paint. Coach Vicky Casiano is on the floor right now. Really pleading for explanation on that call that was made sa kanyang player who fouled itong si Reg Gabat allegedly.
Yeah, that's why and sometimes, alam mo yun, magmamount talaga yung frustration eh. Again, the shots they're missing are the shots they're taking. So let's check out the replay dito, Javi. Yeah, I think Coach Vic, he's telling our referees that it happened in front of him. Pero wala ka nang magagawa eh. It was whistled and called already.
Unfortunately, Gabat was not able to hit the technical free throw, but he does have 2 free throws coming up. Still short on this second one. As one last coming up. 38.1 seconds remaining here in this first half. The second half of the second quarter has gone so fast like a blur, Coach.
Yeah, totoo yan. And before, it started on a 5-0 run by the Sarangani Marlin team and hindi na sila tumigil after that.
Parang kanina lang may 8 minutes sa ating game clock, but right now we're winding down this period.
And parang single digit pa lang yung nai-score nitong Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines in this second quarter natin, Javi.
That's right. Only 8 points on the board para sa Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines in this quarter, while Sarangani has already scored 20, duplicating their production in the first quarter. Coach John Calios will take this opportunity to burn a timeout. 10 points na po ang lamang nila dito. We'll be back after these. And you're looking at the crowd here in General Santos City. This is the Lagao Gymnasium. Hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa, tatlo po ang laro natin today as we wind down our elimination round dito sa ating 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational. Tomorrow, we will move on over to the knockout phase. The Nueva Ecija Rise Vanguards, ang ating defending champions. The first team who has been able to secure their spot in that stage.
Yeah, Javi, in this second quarter, kaya kitang-kita na talaga natin yung naging story na ang daming misses. If you talk about possessions, okay, it's almost the same. Pero it's the percentage, in shot percentage. Ang daming misses nitong family brand Sardines from open three-pointers, tsaka yung mga point-blank shots nila.
At Sarangani wastes that opportunity to get a last bucket here. Now, Zamboanga will have that chance to write the last sentence of the second chapter. Fuentes rushing on that three-pointer. Tabi offensive rebound. He will be fouled on that shot.
Alam mo yun, ayun yung masakit eh. Kasi yung activity dun sa bench ng Sarangani Marlins, reminding their players that there are still fouls to give. Because they're not yet in penalty. Tapos, yung shooting foul pa ang naibigay mo.
One foul to give exactly para dito sa Sarangani Marlins sana. At they will not be able to use that anymore. Tabi able to get 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 2.6 seconds remaining. Are looks at the clock. That is way, way short. And that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of quarter number 2 dito sa ating unang laro of day 4, the last day of elimination sa ating 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational at the Lagao Gym in General Santos City. Jacob Shanoda and the rest of the Sarangani Marlins able to establish a comfortable lead laban kay John Mahari, JC Marcelino, and the rest of the Zamboanga families brand Sardines at 8-point advantage, 41-33 at the half here. Your analysis after these 2 quarters when we return. Halftime here in our first game between the Sarangani Marlins and the Zamboanga Families brand Sardines. 41-33 ang ating score. Dexter Marquez able to get straight baskets to begin this game in transition due to the long rebounds that they were able to get off the Sarangani misses from downtown. But the Marlins were able to climb back and establish a comfortable lead after the first 20 minutes of action. Coach, your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, okay, game started well for this Zamboanga family brand Sardines. 4 out of 4 actually happy, and they're getting it through their executions. Kaya medyo maganda yung efficiency talaga nila sa larong to. It's just on the last 10 minutes when things started to pick up for this Sarangani Marlins. And if you notice, talagang ayan, kay 40, pero look at the free throws. Kaya I'm saying that things started to pick up kay free throws and turnovers. Ito yung, kasi nung pinush na ng Sarangani Marlins yung laro. Okay, all of these free throws nila came from fast breaks. If not, they're not making layups or they get fouled dun sa kanilang fast break.
Actually, hindi nga natin nakikita dyan. Pero yung fast break points, 12 and 11. 12 for Sarangani and 11 for the Zamboanga Families brand Sardines. But early on, during the first parts of the game, Zamboanga was ahead in that department 7-0. As you look at the leading scorers of this game, Dexter Marquez has 8 para sa Zamboanga. Japs Bautista has 5. Jason Grimaldo and Chris Dumapig have 4 apiece. Sa kabila naman, Orin Katakutan with 14. Jordan Santa Ana with 11. Already 2 players in double figures para kay Coach John Calles, while Shanoda and Desoyo with 5 and 4 respectively.
Yeah, and sa akin kasi hindi lang natin nakita, pero I think from the 19 free throws, Javi, siguro more than half of it nangyari dun sa transition opportunities na kinukuha agad nitong Sarangani Marlins.
Well, let's see what adjustments Coach Vicky Casiano has instructed his players to make here in the second half to be able to overcome this 8-point lead that they're staring at right now. And again, very important itong laro na to para sa parehong koponan, because this will determine which of these two teams will move on over to the knockout stage, which will be happening tomorrow.
Yeah, ito yung mga shots na itong like the last one ni kay Judel kanina. Ito yung mga during the first half, Habi, meron na silang opportunity dun sa mga looks na yan eh. Kaso ang problem, pinapasok pa nila dun sa loob na kay most of their shots or tapos doon nai-steal nitong Sarangani Marlins.
Judel Fuentes only with his second basket of the game on that previous offensive possession itong Zamboanga, but he does have 5 rebounds and 6 assists. Reg Gabat from downtown, that's way short. Racho could not salvage possession para sa Sarangani. Coach Vicky Casiano starts this third quarter with Tabi, Fuentes, JC Marcelino, Adi Santos, and Chris Dumapig. While the Marlins have Mark Poole, Mac Racho, Renz Gabat, Jordan Santa Ana, and Paeng Are. Jodel Fuentes starting to establish a rhythm here. 2 straight baskets already, this time a 3-pointer.
And if you're John Calles, this is the guy that you don't want to start, especially kung ano yung ginagamit mong depensa.
Oh, Jordan Santa Ana able to create something out of nothing off that spin.
Yeah, grabe itong si Jordan Santa Ana, no? Talagang kala mo, Javi, sa tingin ko nag-trim down talaga siya eh para makuha niya yung ganitong klaseng laro eh.
Ever since naman kasi talaga ganyan na talaga yung style of play niya, kaya lang di niya makuha yung gusto niyang resulta on the court because of issues with his weight. But right now he's really definitely looking very leaner, as Gabat able to come up with a steal and the finish on the other end. Back to a 7-point lead para sa Sarangani.
Now, Renz Gabat at least now, okay, naka-lay up na. Kasi ito, okay, this guy, okay, since we started, parang minimum itong taong to na 3 to 5 as attempts from the 3-point line every game.
At ito na nga yung sinasabi natin, ito si Jodel Fuentes. Once he gets going and once he gets it on automatic, talagang tuloy-tuloy yan. He has not missed in his last 3 attempts. Reg Gabat is trying to match him basket for basket. 7 points na rin sa laro na to para sa kanya.
Yeah, back-to-back basket. Like last night, talagang yung dalawang back-to-back three-pointer niya last night, ay yun yung nagbigay ng malaking separation doon sa game nila versus sa Team Bulalakae.
Fuentes, too strong on that attempt from the right flank. Oh! Punches being thrown. Jordan Santa Ana and Chris Dumapig. Ang bilis ng pangyayari, Coach.
Exactly.
Both of these players trying to box out each other, get good position for that rebound. And suddenly, one player started, the other retaliated. Di natin alam kung sino yung nauna.
Akala ko ang magkakaroon pa tayo ng sitwasyon na dito kay Dex Maikes tsaka kay Jordan Santa Ana, pero ang nagtuloy itong si Chris Dumapig tsaka si Jordan Santa Ana.
That's right. Earlier, those two players that you mentioned called for double technicals. But let's see what we will resolve in this situation right now.
Yeah, definitely we're not gonna see these two players play in their first or second game sa ating regular season.
Oh, because of those closed fists that were thrown, there definitely will be suspensions here.
And alam mo naman, Javi, na not just our regular season, even yung mga practice games natin na nangyayari anywhere right now dito sa buong Pilipinas are all sanctioned by our MPBL tournament officials.
That's right.
Kasi gusto talaga natin magkaroon ng control eh. We don't want these things to happen eh.
And it's, you know, it's such a pity for, especially for the side of Sarangani, because these two players, namely Jordan Santana and Chris Dumapig, have been playing very well in this game.
Oo. And Jordan Santa Ana as well, na talagang sa tingin ko, it is with Jordan Santa Ana na binibuild ni Coach John Calios yung team ng Sarangani Marlins for this season.
Yes. Kasi mukhang nga naging 1-2 punch siya ngayon, yung si Jordan Santa Ana and Oren Katakutan. So, this setback will definitely be huge for them. Of course, compared to what's gonna happen to Chris Dumapig. But of course, you know, that's not a knock to Chris. Pero syempre, considering the situation, mas malaki ang magiging blow para sa Sarangani Marlins.
And at this game, you know, imagine we're just in the 7th minute ng third quarter natin. Nakaka 13 points na itong si Jordan Santa Ana.
Yes.
No, I like how our yung itong ating peace and order of na si ating si Sir Rudy Distrito, na kung paano niya hinahandle na makontrol yung dalawang koponan natin.
Oh, he really went in between that situation and really tried to control itong parehong koponan from you know, a big brawl happening. That's something that nobody wants to happen.
And again, more importantly, our tournament commissioner, kay si Kenneth Doremdes, itong si head of our basketball operations, si Emer Oreta, talagang nandun sila sa sitwasyon. They're really on top of the situation kung ano yung nangyari right now.
At yun naman gusto mo makita from, you know, your leadership, to be able to lead by example and control whatever bad things that may start to happen dito sa ating mga laro.
Oo. And makita mo naman yung responsibility. Pero definitely, our officials here will check kung sino ba yung mga tao rin sa bench na pumunta doon sa court.
Oo naman. Siyempre, you have to be able to do your due diligence at makita talaga kung sino yung mga dapat parusahan doon sa nangyari.
Oo. And because everybody has a responsibility here, Javi. Ako every time na there's merong workshop yung referee, coaches, and players, alam mo yon, kasi sa isang laro naman, kailangan mag-coexist yung tatlo eh. Hindi pa pwedeng referee tsaka coach lang.
Aha.
Okay, kailangan talaga yung tatlo yan. Malaki yung responsibility ng tatlong yan para magkaroon ng magandang laro.
That's correct. And you just love to see that sight, Coach John Calios and Coach Vicky Casiano shaking hands on the middle of the floor, as well as the team managers of the Sarangani Marlins team, patching things up with the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines team.
And remember, Sarangani, halos home court din nila ito eh.
Correct. We're just, if I remember right, a few hours or almost an hour away from Sarangani.
And halos isang distrito lang.
Oo. Ayan. This is the replay of what happened. Observe the middle of your screens. There you go. Dumapig and Jordan Santa Ana. Dumapig was the one who threw the first punch. From what I observed. Pero mukhang mayroon ring binitawan itong si Jordan Santa Ana bago sumubok si Chris Dumapig.
Yeah, they got entangled.
Yes.
Diba? Kay naipit din yung kamay. Diba? So, but that one.
Oh, but it looks like it was Chris Dumapig who really was able to connect on those punches. Na awatan na bigla agad itong si Jordan Santa Ana.
Pero if Jordan Santa Ana didn't throw one, feeling ko it's only Chris Dumapig na magkakaroon ng sanction dito sa game na to.
Ito, this is the final decision.
It's a disqualifying foul on number 91, Chris Dumapig, for fighting. Chris Dumapig is out of the playing court. Disqualifying foul on number 4, Jordan Santa Ana, for fighting. Jordan Santa Ana is out of the playing court. Disqualifying foul for Sarangani Marlins team owner Johnny B for entering the court during the fight. Johnny B is out of the playing court.
Now, so with this, kaya mas maraming sanction itong Sarangani Marlins and I think sa administration ng free throws dito, mas I think Family Brand Sardines will be given 2 more free throws.
That's correct. So what happened was, foul ang itinawag kay Jordan Santa Ana, disqualifying foul on Chris Dumapig and Jordan Santa Ana for fighting, and disqualifying foul also on Sarangani team owner Johnny B for entering the playing court during that brawl.
For Judel Fuentes.
So Judel Fuentes will be the one taking free throws here para sa Sarangani, para sa Zamboanga rather. Well, Fuentes uncharacteristically missing on the first try.
And then, yeah. So, yun na lang talaga ang ibibigay.
Coach, explain to us bakit isang free throw na lang ang binigay. Because there were 2 disqualifying fouls on Sarangani and 1 on Zamboanga.
Ang nangyari kasi doon, yung technical, technical, that's 1. Disqualifying foul, okay, it can be 1 as well. Pero may kasama pa kasi na +2 dito sa sa Sarangani. Yung technical maybe yung technical foul also and disqualifying foul for the team owner kay Johnny B.
Katakutan now on the other side, able to get a foul on his shot. sinking the first free throw, extending this Marlins lead to 8, possibly 9. There you go. 16 points now in the game para kay Katakutan.
Kaya napakalaki ng disparity nung ating bench points and this guy is the one responsible, si Orin Katakutan.
So Zamboanga playing without Chris Tumapig, already without JV Marcelino due to injury, while itong Sarangani will be missing the services of Jordan Santa Ana, plus their team owner will not be on the bench as well.
And let's see who'll be sparked dito sa sitwasyon na to. Kasi minsan, Javi, yung mga ganyang lal nagiging parang ayun yung kailangan lang oras ng mga teams para for them to regroup and reorganize and refocus.
Yeah, because for the team on a run, it seems to be counterproductive para sa kanila or anticlimactic.
Oo, momentum kasi, may momentum shift.
But for a team that's down, tama ka dyan, Coach, that's all the time they need. Katakutan though, playing the passing lanes, fakes on the spin, runs out of real estate. That is gonna be a turnover laban sa Sarangani.
Yeah, nakita na ni Orin, it was 3 against 1 So, better decision.
Marlins continue to sit on that zone. JC, the kick out, Jabs Bautista, one fake, the dribble inside, pass intended for Adi Santos.
Yeah, tama naman yung activity ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines. It's just off lang talaga yung timing. Off lang talaga yung timing, Javi.
Bautista, that's an air ball, but Katakutan had a piece of that before it went out of bounds, so possession will stay with Zamboanga. Santos able to break free, could not finish from point blank range.
Kala mo, it's not just that, hindi yun lang yung una Ang dami na nilang opportunity na na-miss sa ganong sitwasyon.
And being the taller team, that should be automatic para sa kanila.
Yeah,
so they definitely are doing Sarangani a favor with those misses.
Oo, taller and bigger.
Katakutan trying to push off Ali Santos to make some space, but too strong. Foul from behind. That's going to be on Macracho.
Alam mo, minsan kay playing against, alam mo na medyo mas mature kayo, yung too much activity nakakasama Alam mo, too much muscle.
You know, the saying, too much of everything is bad. So, kailangan talaga matuto kang tumimpla ng maayos. Bautista off to the right on that three-point try. Are with his rebound. Only the second rebound of the game para kay Paeng, Santos. Whoa! Block! But that is gonna be a goaltending. Unfortunately, laban dito kay Katakutan. Would have been
chase
a
down,
highlight play para kay Orin Katakutan.
Yeah, alam mo, kitang-kita mo na, Javi, nung pinalagpas, alam mo, hahabulin sa taas
Katakutan from the right flank. All net on that three.
Again, the trust nila kay Orin Katakutan. Alam mo yun, may tiwala na at grabe pa yung kumpiyansa.
And yun nga, Coach, the story of Orin Katakutan, as I was talking to Coach John Calius earlier before the game, is si Katakutan wasn't already being given chances by the other teams. Nobody wanted to get him because of reasons that we will not divulge. But Coach John Calius was willing to give him a chance as long as baguhin niya yung ugali niya, and that's what he really did. He really worked on himself, invested in his physical conditioning, on his skills, and right now he is reaping the fruits of those hard works that he did before this tournament.
Yeah, kasi minsan naman sa mga players alam mo yun, yung pakete mo talaga ang importante, Javi. Yung skills nandiyan pero kung masama pa rin yung work ethics mo, you don't get along with your teammates, alam mo, you don't sacrifice yourself, and you don't play for your others, wala ring mangyayari. And again, sa akin, sa tao kasi talaga eh. Alam mo yon, him being grateful to Coach John, ito na yung reward na nakukuha niya. And we're just in the preseason, imagine.
Yeah, he definitely is showing that he is paying back the trust given to him.
Oo naman, kasi alam mo yung, dito lalong-lalo na dito sa basketball, dito sa mundo ng basketball, kung gusto mong mas makatulong sa pamilya mo, maglaro ka ng maayos.
Meanwhile, Judel Fuentes able to hit a three-pointer on the other end para sa Zamboanga. This is still an 8-point lead para sa Sarangani Marlins, 53-45. Ngayon pa lang, nag-double digits ito si Judel Fuentes after that 3-point shot. 6 on the shot clock para sa Marlins. Gabat, the crossover, loses it, has to hoist it up. Could not draw iron on that outside try. Marcelino calling the shots here para sa Zamboanga.
Yeah, they forcing them to play man for man eh. Kaya doon nila inilalagay eh.
That is to no avail as JC unable to get that layup to fall. Those finishes that usually go down para sa kanya not working in this game. Desoyo, oh, no look pass. Poole with a finish. 6 points, 11 rebounds in this game para kay Mark Poole. First timer here sa Liga ng bawat Pilipino.
And quietly, no? Quietly.
Desoyo working on JC Marcelino, gets the screen from Racho, decides to put it up, the ball fake, and the lay-in. That's good para kay Alex Desoyo.
Now, it's not a question of capability already. Actually, right now, what's happening with this Zamboanga family brand Sardines is fatigue na, Javi. Parang mabibigat na yung mga paanong mga players nila eh.
Ito Sarangani naman riding on the waves of youth. At katakutan turns that over. JC Marcelino is all alone. Nobody there to challenge our reigning MVP. Only his 5th point of this game.
Pero even how bad Zamboanga's playing right now, within reach pa rin sila. And I think that's one positive thing na Coach Vic and his coaching staff will look forward.
Desoyo got in trouble right there. But it looks like the Marlins will keep possession here. Tabi will give Japs Bautista a spell on the bench. Anthony Sistoza will come in para dito kay Coach John Calios. Patuloy pa rin yung mabilis na rotation ni Coach John in this third quarter. 5 on the shot clock para dito sa Marlins. Katakutan, passes it up. Gabat for 3. Yes, sir!
Alam mo yung buong-buong kumpiyansa nito ni Gabat eh. Mas feeling ko sa liga natin, mas marami pa siyang itinira sa 3-pointer kaysa sa 2-pointer eh.
10 points now in the game para sa kanya. He has been playing splendidly in this match. Already passed his average.
Actually, it all started after nung back-to-back baskets niya.
That's all he needed. At patuloy-tuloy na yung kanyang opensa. JC Marcelino, meanwhile, it has been a mighty struggle for him in this game.
Kumbaga, itong kay Reg Gabat, parang, ayun, nakabutas na. Medyo lumuwag na yung ring.
One guy that we haven't been seeing a lot in this game para sa Sarangani, that guy on your screens earlier, Benji Jimenez.
Mukhang break time si Benji Jimenez today.
Oo nga eh. Well, you know, they haven't really needed him much in this match as they are still up comfortably by 11. 9 after that basket by Fuentes.
And Mark Poole is playing well.
That's
Siguro
right.
yun pa.
Katakutan able to cross on over that half line to De Soyo. Alex will burn some clock here. Almost a 12-second differential between shot clock and game clock. De Soyo trying to lose Adi Santos. Katakutan, 2 on the shot clock. Will it count? That will not drop para kay Orin Katakutan.
Yeah, if that goes in, medyo mararamdaman na talaga nitong family brand Sardines yung pagod.
Fuentes pulls up with 5 on the game clock. Poole. Touchdown for Reds Gabat.
Yeah, that's too early.
It has still been a dominant third period para dito sa Sarangani Marlins. And even though Zamboanga was able to score 18 points, Sarangani was able to produce 19 of their own. Orin Katakutan, 20 points already in this game, and we still have a full quarter to go. 3 out of 5 from downtown, 5 rebounds plus 2 assists, filling the stat sheets as well, aside from pouring it on over offensively. His team up ahead by 11, 62 to 51, the final 10 minutes when we return. JC Marcelino, who had 22 points, 10 out of 13 from the field, 6 rebounds and 6 assists. A usual production from our reigning MVP, has struggled mightily tonight. Only 7 points to his name in this matchup. And we will start the fourth quarter with him on the bench.
Yeah. Then Sarangani Marlins just playing really impressive in our second quarter, especially in the third quarter wherein halos 57% ang kanilang field goal.
Ayan yung quarter scoring natin, Coach. Sarangani was able to get to 20 points in each of those 3 quarters, while Zamboanga limited to only 10 in that second period, but they were able to bounce back and get 18 in that third quarter after going off for 23 in the first.
And playing consistently, itong Sarangani Marlins, yung output nila pare-pareho lang. And ang maganda, Javi, ginagawa nila yun collectively.
They're playing as a team the way Coach John Calios wants them to. Dexter Marquez is back in this match. Fuentes to Choi Ignacio. Fakes off Katakutan. Ignacio in the lane. That's good. 5 puntos na sa laro na to para kay Choi Ignacio, former National University Bulldog. Katakutan steps back to the left. Long rebound goes to him. Gets his own miss. Could not hit that reverse layup. Perhaps the easiest shot of the game para sa kanya. Also for Reg Gabat. Both point-blank misses for the top scorers of Sarangani in this game. Katakutan with 20, Gabat has 12.
A lucky break for the Zamboanga family brand Sardines kasi those are point-blank misses na alam mo, nanggaling pa dito sa mga etong kay Gabat and Orin Katakutan that really played well during our third quarter.
Tabi goes to Fuentes. John Mahari is in this game. Leaner doesn't work. John gets the miss. Reset at 14 para sa Zamboanga, and Tabi doesn't waste any time. Goes for the three-pointer.
And don't look now, okay, down to 6.
Yan yung sinasabi mo kanina, Coach, na how long can this Sarangani team sustain this kind of game? While Zamboanga, you know that they're a very experienced team, and at any time during this game, they could erupt for a run. And ito na nga yung sinasabi natin. Back-to-back three-pointers from Cyrus Tabi plus that two-pointer by Choi Ignacio.
And hindi naman din pwedeng biruin itong si Cyrus Tabi. You know that Cyrus Tabi is an ex-pro.
That's right.
Oo, talented. Siguro he is just silent, but you know na meron talaga itong taong to.
You give him that much space. Although there was a man trying to challenge that shot, Alex De Soyo was too far to affect the trajectory of that shot. Now down to a one-possession ball game. Katakutan wanting to extend this to 5. Gets the basket and one. Couple of jab steps. One hard drive to the right. Launching in midair. Look at that. Losing John Mahari. Getting into the lane, floating, and laying it up and in.
Oo, akala mo once maging komportable ito si Orin sa mga ganyang movement. And once he also learned yung tamang timing dun sa mga ganyang sitwasyon. Talagang we're looking at our one of our league's superstar.
Back to a 6-point lead para dito sa Sarangani. Macracho battling for position with Dex Marquez on that low block. That's going to be a foul laban kay Racho. That's a third foul laban kay Macracho. Fuentes drives inside. Mahari passes up on the 3. Back out to the Judel. At the rims out. Pool. Gabat from the right corner. Yes, sir.
This guy is just playing unconscious, Javi.
Reg Gabat has been explosive from three-point country in this game.
Ayun, ang daming ganyan sitwasyon for Zamboanga in this game. Tapos, susutan ka lang ni Reg Gabat ng ganong kadali from the corner.
Just as they were creeping to within 3 points, itong Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines, Orin Katakutan and Reg Gabat, the leading scorers of Sarangani in this game, establishing order once again.
Gumawa ng kanilang mini run yung dalawa
2 for 2 for Dex Marquez. 10 points now in the game para sa kanya. Gabat will not challenge the defense of Fuentes. Katakutan wants this ball screen. Draws Ignacio on the switch.
Yeah, definitely he'll challenge Choi's
Look
defense.
at that crossover, the fall away, too strong. Ares guys for the offensive rebound. Racho from the left corner, that doesn't drop. Mahari finally gets the defensive rebound for Zamboanga. Fuentes, drive to the left, layup is good.
These are the things na alam mo namang ito na i-ooperate ni Dex Marquez.
There you go, that is that shot by Judel Fuentes. Now look at the way that Dex Marquez was able to extricate himself from that situation. And more importantly, draw the 5th personal foul against Macracho, who has seen the brunt of the minutes at that center spot para kay Coach John Calios in this game.
Oo. Actually, ang galing ng activity na ginagawa ni Racho doon para maging effective yung 2-3 zone nila.
He has really been very mobile in filling the positions and getting to his spots on that 2-3 zone to be able to counter the offensive attacks nitong Zamboanga Families brand Sardines. That is gonna be it para sa kanya as Benji Jimenez finds his way back into this match. Pool, the spin, finish against Marquez will not work.
Akala mo to si Mark Poole, no? If he just learn to finish with one hand,
JC Marcelino getting Zamboanga to within 1 point. Pool dribbles it off his foot.
just in time. Minsan, again, the timing, di ba? Enough time.
And if you're talking about timing, look at how JC Marcelino was able to time that spin. No defense in front of him after that tourniquet. 9 points already in this game para kay JC Marcelino. JC uses the Marquez screen. Poole, another rebound. 14 in the game para kay Mark Poole.
Yeah, nakita mo yung finish ni JC Marcelino doon? Alam mo yun, parang hinahawakan niya muna yung bola bago niya i-release eh.
Katakutan, that is a tough shot.
Yeah, lucky break. Lucky break.
John Mahari playing defense until the very last moment. Third personal and the second team foul para sa Zamboanga Families brand Sardines.
You know, ang nakakatakot dito kay Orin Katakutan, ang nakakatakot talaga. Alam mo yun, once he gets that first step going to his right, alam mo yun, if you're gonna detail it, okay, pag na-video na yan, kung saan ang gagaling, grabe yung jump foot niya.
The power on that left leg is just immensely crazy. Split at the line para sa kanya. 69-67 is the score. 2-point lead for Sarangani. That is a walk laban kay Dexter Marquez.
Alam mo, ang ganda yun eh, forcing that one-on-one. Forcing that, if you're gonna look at it, after that second pass reversal, dun sa triangle side, yung 2-3 zone ng Sarangani na force ng mag-depensa man for man eh. And that's ayun yung hinahanap ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines.
He doesn't want the screen. Katakutan. He's showing everybody that, sorry, wala makakabantay sa akin.
Kasi talagang minsan matatakawan ka eh. Doon sa first two actions niya, kino-cover na ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines. Sinishade na yung right eh. Pero nagtyaga eh, hinintay eh. Nawala ka sa disiplina, ayan, aatake uli ako doon sa strong side ko.
Repeatedly, he was telling Benji Jimenez that he didn't want the screen. 2 for 2 at the line para kay Katakutan. Back to a 2-possession ball game para sa Zamboanga. 71-67. Timeout here on the floor. We'll be back. Reg Albert Gabat, 10.5 points in this tournament already with 15 in this game. 50% from the field, 6 out of 12 to go with his 3 rebounds, He has just been torching the nets along with his partner Orin Katakutan para dito sa Sarangani Marlins. They are working hard to try and get them this victory, a sweep of the elimination round, and a chance to make it to the knockout phase, which will be happening tomorrow. Nueva Ecija, the only team who has secured their spot in the semifinals, but they are in Group B. This is Group A action we're witnessing today, and all of the teams seeing action in today's game day are from Group A. Ito si Tansinko getting 2 points right there underneath.
Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin na yung complications, di ba? Pero more importantly is for this team na to get W's muna.
Tansinko continues to have the unenviable task of guarding and shackling Orin Katakutan. Oh, but it looks like they're switching it up right now. JC Marcelino is on Orin Katakutan. Pool leaves it for Gabat. Reg Gabat could not finish. That's a stop for Zamboanga. They're down by just 2, 71-69. Under 5 minutes remaining in this game. Fuentes, he loves that shot. Too strong, tries to tap it out of bounds. That is gonna be a pushing foul. Laban dito kay Judel Fuentes, pero ang masakit dun, 2 free throws ang ibibigay dito sa Sarangani because Zamboanga is now in the penalty after that foul.
And usually those shots, heavy money na yan for Judel Fuentes eh. Ito yung sinasabi nating period of adjustment. Diba?
Kasama na rin siguro yung injury na iniinda niya. You look at that right hand of his is heavily taped. Gabat able to get 2 for 2.
This guy just went unconscious. Really playing well for Coach John Calios.
Still a 2-3 zone para dito sa Sarangani. Tabi attacking it. Out to Fuentes. Squared for the basket. Will not work. JC Marcelino. Proper position, right place, right time. Not much resistance on that offensive rebound. And as he went up for that shot, was fouled. So 2+1 special coming right up for our reigning MPBL MVP. Coach Vicky Casiano on your screens, trying to hack out this victory to give themselves just a chance of making the semifinals tomorrow. But for Sarangani, a loss will definitely mean it para sa kanila.
Yeah, hindi mo alam, Javi, kung intentional yung miss eh. Kasi handang-handa si Cyrus Tabing kunin yung offensive rebound eh.
At ayun na nga, JC Marcelino getting the basket to tie this game up at 73. Quick basket missed for the Marlins. Zamboanga is back on offense. Oh, you get that roll, JC Marcelino. And just like that, they are back in the driver's seat, ladies and gentlemen. 75-73, the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines in the lead for the first time in quite a while. And who better than their top player and the top player in all of the MPBL leading them to this lead, 75-73. Coach John Calios will call for time. JC Marcelino, kanina lamang 7 puntos pa lang yung ginagawa niya, but now he already has 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, and more importantly, leading his squad back to the lead in this game with still 3 minutes and 45 remaining.
Yeah, kanyang kay 6-6 and 6-0 run na sarili itong si JC Marcelino.
Are being trapped, forced to pick up the dribble. Jimenez will get it back to him. 4 on the shot clock. They get it to Katakutan. Could not bail them out. Rebound goes to Cyrus Tabi. Tabi, no advantage for them, but he will force the issue and draw the foul.
But yeah, he was able to fish for a foul there. You know, on that defense, ito yung sinasabi natin na i-comment ko si Dex Maiquez din. Kaya hindi biro na mag-hard show, medyo mag-show ka a bit, tapos babalik ka dun kay Ben Jimenez na alam mo, threat also from the outside.
You just really gotta commend the efforts of Dexter Maiquez, who has been working double time. Well, nakatulong rin naman yung mahabang pahinga na binigay sa kanya ni Coach Vicky Casiano in that time period bridging the 3rd and 4th quarters. Coach Hubert de los Santos joining his head coach there on the bench.
Actually, isa pang player dito na alam mong maganda itinulong para dun sa activity nila. Etong si John Mahari. Yeah, that's one.
Oh, dribbling violation right there. That is a carry against Alex De Soyo and Coach John Calios. Although he doesn't look it, I'm sure he is very clueless right now as to what is happening in this match. But his team still in this game. Down by just 4. Fuentes, there you go. That is the Jodel Fuentes that we know of.
Alam mo yon, kay suddenly, para biglang na-rejuvenate itong team ng Family Brand Sardines eh.
But who else will bail them out of this hole that they dug themselves in? Orin Katakutan. Crossover, drive to the left, absorbing the contact with that big body of his, and able to get the basket plus the foul.
Yeah, ang ganda lang na-anglehan ng maganda ni Orin yun eh. Yeah, their shading is right now. Pero yung angle ng attack ni Orin Katakutan na nasa gitna pa, talagang parang straight line din going to the basket.
And from what we've been seeing all tournament long, he loves those straight line drives.
Totoo yan.
Kasi mas marami siyang options na pwedeng gawin eh.
And yung footwork niya eh, so comfortable eh. Kung hindi mo na yung left and right step niya.
Fuentes. That shot will not work, but nobody boxing out Tosi Tancinco. Only his 4th point of the game, but a very crucial basket indeed. 81-76, Katakutan. Steps back after that spin. That jumper is short. Signs of fatigue already para kay Katakutan right now.
Now again, balik tayo ngayon doon sa point difference, Javi. Because this is where it matters. Zamboanga lost 5 points to the Batangas City Tanduay Ram Master. Sarangani won 3 points versus the Batangas City Ram Masters. Ngayon, though everything is not yet set into stone kasi may laro pa yung Batangas City Ram Masters later versus Team Bulalakae. Dito mo na ayan ang magkakaroon. And I think both coaches, with Coach John, he just have to take care of just winning to make it to the next round. Ngayon si Coach Vic, tinitingnan niya rin kung ano yung sitwasyon. Kasi winning by 8 points and plus, parang gusto mo rin kasi siyempre hanggat maaari, iwasan yung Nueva Ecija doon sa kabilang round eh.
Yeah, because if you get to the second round with that number 2 spot in Group B, you will be facing the first placer of Group A. Sorry, you will be facing the first placer of Group B. Kasi Group A nga itong Zamboanga at Sarangani.
Na second placer ng Group B na Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards na nagpapahinga ngayong araw na to.
That's right. Tabi gives up the personal here. Unti-unting lumalaki ang kalamangan dito as pakunti na pakunti ang ating oras. 1 minute and 41 remaining in this game. Zamboanga is up by 7 points. Mark Poole will be tested here at the free throw line. Sarangani is 21 out of 31 as a team from the charity stripe. Umalog ng 2 beses, lumabas pa.
Yeah, 31 free throws. Alam mo, babalikan nila yan. At least, nakashoot man lang sila. They're shooting all, halos nasa 50 lang eh.
Able to salvage that trip with a split. 83-77. 2-possession ball game. Tabi being bothered by Are. Poole pressuring Tancinco. Fuentes and Zamboanga will waste away some time. Marcelino draws his toes on the switch. Oh, dangerous pass.
That's a travel. That's a travel.
What an unfortunate turn of events para sa Sarangani. You managed to get the steal on JC Marcelino. Pero traveling naman ang maitatawag sa'yo.
Ang mabigat doon kasi nag-e-expect si Orin Katakutan na pa-foulin siya ni Dex Marquez.
At our referees decides otherwise. Timeout here on the floor. 83-77, still a 6-point lead. Zamboanga keeps possession here with 1 minute and 17 remaining. Mac Cardona and the rest of the Imos SV squad will be facing the Gensan Warriors in our second game. That's going to happen in just a bit. Both of these teams are looking to extend their participation here in the preseason invitational because a loss would mean elimination. A win would mean an entry into the knockout phase, second place after the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards in Group B. They will be facing the first placer of Group A, which has yet to be determined. Sarangani could get that spot with a victory here, but Zamboanga naturally has other things in mind as they extend their advantage to 8 points already.
Good play there by Coach Vicky Casiano.
Gabat. Oh, foul on that 3-point shot by Jodel Fuentes. 3 free throws coming right up para dito kay Reg Gabat. Gabat is 3 out of 5 from the line in this game. 60%. These next two are the most important so far para sa kanya.
Alam mo, eto na yun. Fatigue sinking in. Okay, let's see kung unconscious pa rin to si Rex Gabat. That's been really playing well. Okay, struggle at the start. Pero once na nakuha niya na yung groove niya, talagang tuloy-tuloy na, Javi.
Oh, di pa rin nagbabago yung release. 2 for 2 so far. Could get them to as close as 5 points. 2-possession ball game. One stop in a basket could get them nearer, possibly tie this game. So let's see what they do here. Exactly a minute on the game clock. Coach Vicky Casiano will burn his final timeout of the game. Sarangani has 2 more to call here in the last 60 seconds of this match. You're looking at the faithful here gathered at the Lagao Gymnasium in General Santos City, watching the slate of games that we have prepared for you today in day 4 of the MPBL preseason invitational. This is the last day of eliminations. Tomorrow, we will start our knockout phase. Sunday, magpapahinga po tayo, and on Monday, we will have the championship game kasabay ng selebrasyon ng 84th founding anniversary ng General Santos City.
And you know na dadami lang ng dadami yan lang, Javi, kasi the next is yung home team nila maglalaro.
Tama. Oh, Dexter Marquez able to hit that push shot in the middle of the shaded area, but it looks like it's going to be a shot clock violation. Our referees have the right to review this one, especially we are now under 2 minutes remaining.
I think it's the time.
Wala nang oras.
Yeah, it's the time that they're trying to bring back. Yeah.
It was not clear on that replay kasi mukhang hindi talaga hindi nila na-reset yung shot clock eh.
Now then again, nakita mo like I mentioned, Javi, do you think the purpose ng time out ni Coach Vic, I think he is already in that planning already na to get that 8 points difference.
That's right, because they need to win here by 8 points to be able to finish at number 1 dito sa Group A. Meanwhile, ito Sarangani, talagang win or go home sila dito. Because if they lose, they are virtually eliminated. Wala na talaga silang chance even if they finish at 2-1, tied with Zamboanga. And if Batangas also wins later, they will be tying these 2 teams at 2-1. But because of the quotient system, Sarangani ang pinakamababa dyan. So sila ang ma-eliminate. If Zamboanga wins and if Batangas wins later against Team Bulalakae.
Yeah, kasi all of our teams in Group A, etong Sarangani, etong Zamboanga, and Batangas City-Tanduay Ram Masters will end up the elimination with 2 wins and 1 loss apiece.
Nah. 87-80.
So they're setting up something here for Nem de la Cruz, definitely.
Gabat, trap right there. Oh, the steal could not be completed by JC Marcelino. Referees will be reviewing this out-of-bounds play. Nem de la Cruz in for the first time in this game, Coach.
Yeah, kaya nga nakita mo agad kung ano yung purpose Actually, with that setup, talagang mukhang siya yung hahanapin
Call is upheld. Sarangani Marlins retain possession. 9 seconds on the shot clock. They couldn't get it to De La Cruz. Are will be the one to take it. No emergency pass. Nem for three. Yes, sir! Now down to a 4-point lead. Tabi being trapped here. Oh, that is a tough pass to make, but JC Marcelino able to catch it and get the 2 points on that reverse.
Again, this is the battle of, alam mo yun, yung may tina-target ka ng score. And both coaches knew for a fact kung ano yung sitwasyon nila. And, you know, ang mabigat dito, Javi, kasi alam mo, you wanted to win. There's something at stake kahit papano. Yeah, of course, every time you join a tournament, you always want the best, in the best position going to the, entering the semis.
Coach John Callios was arguing for a traveling violation, I believe, on Cyrus Tabi after that trap on the sideline. Pero di yun tinawag at naipasa niya pa kay JC Marcelino for another basket to put more cushion on their lead.
Now, siguro if I'm I'm Coach John Callios, to play it safe here, I don't want to be down by 6 dito sa sitwasyon na to because I only won by 3 when nung kinalaban ko yung Batangas.
Whatever the situation right now, Sarangani needs to score on this possession. 22.7 seconds remaining in this game. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is only our first game of this day. We still have 2 more prepared for you. Imus SV squad will be facing the Gensan Warriors after this. And Team Bulalakae battles Batangas in our main match. Katakutan being forced off the 3-point area. 2 defenders trying to deny him that clear lane. Tancinco and John Mahari really trying to push him out of that position. And our referees will be reviewing this. Coach Vicky Casiano is not a happy man. Let's see what happened right there. Katakutan. Not really clear if that was an attempt or just him trying to throw the ball up after he heard the whistle.
Eh, tayo nang mabigat. I think he needs to control. Kay Coach Jan needs to control his emotions.
Well, both coaches are really pumped up right now.
Now the question, first question is, was it a shooting foul, Javi? Because if it's a shooting foul, it means 3 free throws.
Correct. Because he was clearly behind that 3-point line.
Technical foul on Sarangani Marlins head coach John Callios for using profane language.
Coach John Callios will be called for a technical foul. I think he was arguing that dapat tinawagan rin ng technical si Coach Vic.
Oo. Now, ang mabigat dito, if 3 free throws kay for Orin Katakutan, wala na rin naman timeout si Coach Vicky Casiano. Pero there's still 18.5 seconds left in the game, which is napakahaba pa.
Both teams actually wala ng timeout.
Yeah, that's 2 shots.
they're trying to decide if this was a shooting foul or if it was just a
Yeah, that's 2 shots
regular
already.
foul. So it was just a regular foul, not a shot in motion. 2 free throws
Yeah,
lamang ay ibibigay.
Yeah, Orin just needs to focus on this one. Okay, he needs to get himself to the free throw line. Focus on making both free throws. Ayun muna importante. Diba? Let Coach John do his job. His job is to make that free throw.
Could
Yan
not,
ang sinasabi ko.
could not bank in the first one.
Mm-hmm. You don't think of other else.
Six the second. Split at the line para kay Orin Katakutan.
This is just like a game winner for Team Zamboanga.
Marquez trying to go the length of the floor and he will be fouled by Katakutan. That's a third personal. The magic number in terms of the lead is 8
8.
para sa Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. But Dexter Marquez misses on the first free throw. So let's see if he will intentionally miss this one. But he doesn't.
But definitely, they're gonna go full court here. Force a screen and force a foul maybe.
Both teammates, no more timeouts to call. Oh, JC Marcelino couldn't come up with a steal. Katakutan was fouled. And John Mahari looks to be the guilty party. That's gonna be 5 fouls para kay John Mahari.
But at the moment, again, okay, winning up by 7 at this stage.
4.3 seconds remaining. Jabs Bautista will come in para kay John Mahari.
Definitely the hopes nitong Zamboanga, okay, to make it to the second round, okay, is still alive.
A loss here for Sarangani means elimination already.
Nako,
Not unless
that's one thing.
a miracle still happens here.
Grabe nag-story natin sa last 18 seconds, sabi. Again, for our televiewers, I think both teams are trying to put themselves in a better spot going to the second round.
Zamboanga has JC Marcelino now on the line. He gets the first.
Yeah, this is very important.
Marcelino misses it. It looks like he wanted to miss it intentionally.
They wanted to play.
That is just the first game of this day, ladies and gentlemen. Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines able to hack out a tough victory over the Sarangani Marlins, who were looking to sweep the elimination round.
And you know, okay, the first game, you know this is a doomsday today.
JC Marcelino has player of the game honors, 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, and more importantly, helping Zamboanga back to the driver's seat in this game, getting the lead after Sarangani was in atop on the score for the most part of this game. Able to resurrect their chances of making the semifinals tomorrow.
Again, we're just in our preseason tournaments and right away, naramdaman mo na agad kay teams na refusing to lose.
Oh yeah, the intensity, the competitive spirit, definitely there para sa mga kupunan na nagpa-participate dito sa ating preseason invitational. Up next, the Gensan Warriors and the Imus SV squad facing in a win or go home situation. For my partner, Coach Louis Gonzalez, please join us for our next game. This has been Javi Palanya. We'll see you later. And we inch closer and closer to naming the 3 teams that will be joining defending champion Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards in our knockout stage, which will be happening tomorrow. Christian Fajarito, who has been playing splendidly para sa Jensen Warriors, will want to help his team get this victory today over Macmac Cardona and the rest of the Imus SV squad. The Jensen Warriors looking to gain position in our knockout phase tomorrow, joining the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards as mentioned in Group B in our semifinals. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Javi Palanya, joined by Coach Louie Gonzalez. Coach, unang game pa lang natin kanina, exciting na, and this one will surely be a very interesting game as well.
Yes, Javi, kay final day of our elimination, alam natin yung mga importance ng wins, importance na makakompete ka sa game na to, importance also ng ating pre-season tournament na hindi ka lang makabalik lang sa rhythm. Importante rin na ma-overcome mo kung ano yung mga challenges in front of you.
At to our delight, pre-season pa nga lang, pero yung intensity, yung competitive spirit, nandyan na para tayo nasa regular season na, at abangan nyo nga yan kasi ang opening season natin will be starting on March 11. That's gonna be in Lucena.